So you want to order J-Rock goods from Japan? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome back to J-Rock MD. Hope you're having an awesome day. My name is Andrew, but you can call me Andy, and here we talk about all things J-Rock, and we're switching it up because today I am teaching all y'all how to order J-Rock goods, specifically one OK Rock goods, straight from Japan. Honestly, recently it's becoming easier and easier to get your favorite imported goods from across the world into your country of choice. Now, notoriously, Japan has been impossible when it comes to getting movie goods, music goods, figures, anything that's limited to Japan. But now, with the introduction of things like proxy services, you are able to get things delivered, and honestly for very reasonable prices. Today I'm going to show you specifically how to order using one of my favorite Japanese proxy services, One Map from Japan. Now, there are many proxy services out there, that specifically ship from Japan worldwide, some with varying degrees of prices and processes. I've found, out of all of them that I've used about 3 or 4, and I found that One Map was the most intuitive. It was the quickest. It gave the most flexibility and options, and so that's why I want to recommend it today. And just to note that this is not a sponsored video. Like, look at my subscriber count. I am nowhere near getting sponsorships. I mean, if they would like to sponsor me, if they ever saw this, that'd be amazing. But no, I just religiously use this to get all my goods. I mean, example A, this One OK Rock Premonition t-shirt was only available in Japan, and I was able to get this directly from the Japanese One OK Rock website to my house almost at the same time as people in Japan got it, which is wild. So it really works. I've used it time and time again, so I feel like I want to help you guys out. I don't want to gatekeep this, especially if you're not aware. Here we got our screen, and as you can see, I mean, Detox is coming out on February 21st, 2025. Now, this can apply if this is not just a One OK Rock video. If you are, looking forward to any new release, DVD, Blu-ray, CD, this is a video for you. This specifically, my example is going to be pre-ordering the Detox album. Now, as you can see, it is available to pre-order through their website. That said, the cool thing about Japan is they always have different exclusives, whether you get it from Amazon Japan, HMV Japan, Tsutaya, Tower Records, 7-Eleven, yes, 7-Eleven, you name it. Now, out of all the exclusives, the one that I really liked the most was the Tower Records poster, the One OK Rock poster. And so I feel like I want to pre-order mine through Tower Records. So I'm going to bring up Tower Records here in the link. One thing that you'll notice is actually Tower Record partners with a proxy service called World Shopping. So they'll say to you, we offer international shipping. One thing to be careful is it's not Tower Records that is shipping it to you. Tower Records will ship to a Japanese address first, and that Japanese company has your goods and will then ship it to you. So you're looking at a couple of charges. You're going to be paying for your good with probably a service fee, and you're also going to be paying shipping on that coming to wherever you are, right? And also whatever postal service is being used. I've used World Shopping in the past. It works. That said, I did find the communication when there was an issue that had arisen, it didn't really pan out, and I did lose an item through them. So just fair warning. Again, I also know people who swear by World Shipping, and I'm starting to see this across more and more. They're partnering with a lot. So if you want to use World Shipping, go ahead. But today's specific tutorial is for One Map Japan. Okay, so I'm going to just exit this link and I'm going to go up here and I'm just going to type in one OK Rock. As you can see, there are many products that they sell. Any of these are up for grabs, and these are notoriously hard to get in uh, whatever country. My country here, I'm in Canada. You might be in the US or the UK. Um, so we're going to look through and see what they have to offer. These are all, releases that they have now. Maybe we need to be a little more specific. So I'm going to add in detox. All right. Oh, this is exactly what we want. Okay, so we got a couple of different versions here, okay? They offer this one here, which is the standard version. We have the CD plus DVD, which is going to come with the studio jam session. It's been released that is going to be a jam session of Delusional and one of, I believe, Tropical Paradise was the other one. And then we have the international version. Now, I feel like I'm going to go with the Japanese version because I'm going to be able to get this international version through Amazon Canada. So I want to go with the deluxe CD plus DVD. I want that jam session. And just so you know, DVDs and CDs are good in region A. So Japan is a region A for Blu-ray. So if you're in a region A area, you're going to be able to play the Japanese Blu-rays on your players. Okay, so this is the one that I want. So I'm going to click on that. And we just want to confirm. Yep, so this is going to be the price here. You see, we got the pop-up again. It's really trying to push this service because obviously they have a deal with each other. And you see, wow, world shipping, they're doing really good. It's going to give you a lot of information here, gives you the track list. Yeah, there's a lot more information on it. But this is all really we need to know. And hopefully if I pre-order this, when it does come, I'm going to be getting that poster. So I'm going to stop there and I'm going to go over to One Map Japan. So if I click on here to One Map Japan, I'm currently in my account here. Again, I've done a lot of purchases in the past. The cool thing about this is you can search for an item you want with a URL. So I'll go back in to the detox, the item I want from Tower Records. I'm going to command copy that and I'm going to go to One Map and I'm going to command V that there and we're going to search for it. They not only support purchases, but they support bidding and pre-orders. You can actually see here that you can get things through Yahoo, Japan Auction, Mercari, Rakuten, Amazon, right? Amazon does usually on some items offer shipping to worldwide. That said, the shipping cost can be quite expensive. So again, I found that using One Map, the shipping cost is sometimes were half the price, and you can actually choose that. That's at a later step, but for now, we're going to look here. So it looks like it can't really pick up this specific item. So we're going to click the preview. Okay, it's there. They know exactly where it is. So please indicate the name as it is displayed. So what I do is I just copy and paste the item. Where am I? And then I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Of course, you're going to need to make an account first. Again, it's easy. You just go on like any other website, you make an account and put in your address, your credit card details, whatever you're using to purchase. So that's quite easy. I only want one item. Then you can add more things for clothing, size, color, model number, comments. You can even upload pictures if you want there. I like to do that, so why not do that here? I'm going to save this image as downloads. And then we're going to go here and we're going to select a file. Oh, and it looks like it's already grabbed it from the website. So I can just attach that picture. All right, now the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to request a price quote. What this is going to do is submit this to their team, and someone on their team is going to be able to tell you what the price is going to be. So that's pretty much that 4,400 yen. And if there's any shipping that Tower Records will charge to them, they're going to charge you that, as well as they'll have a small nominal fee there. So right now I'm going to hit request a price quote. All right, and as you can see here, it says thank you very much. We'll get back to you with a price quote shortly. And I like how organized this is, and you can see that we can expect a email notification. So it says, please expect an email notification within 2 business days. So whatever email you have on file, they're going to email you and be like, hey, this is how much you have to pay. There'll be a link there. You click it, and you will go to pay for your item. So in the next step, I'm going to wait a couple days. And once that step comes up, we're going to continue filming this video. But for now, it's kind of a waiting game. I found they're really quick, depending if you can do it during Japanese business hours. Just look at the time difference. If you're in Toronto, New York, LA, London, just look at the time difference. If you're on Japanese business time, you'll honestly get that notification within a couple hours, and then you can go ahead and pay for your product, whether it's a pre-order or if it's just an item on their shop. They'll actually, you'll pay for it, and they'll place that order right away, which is pretty cool. The next item that I want to pre-order is actually directly from one OK Rock's website. So whenever they have cool merch, or they have anything that you're really interested in, you can get them directly from the band's website. One of the thing is the fan club, the Primal Footmark. Recently, they've been allowing the international digital version, but I want that tactile book. And because I was at the Premonition World Tour 2024, I feel like we're going to get a lot of images in there, a lot of cool keepsakes. I have the one behind me right here from, I believe it was Primal Footmark. What is it? Number 12. It's number 12. So this is number 14. And I also have number 13 on the way as well. And I bought that secondhand from Marukari. So using, again, One Map Japan. So I'm going to go ahead and click get it here. All right, so we look at our Primal Footmarks. And there's 2 different options here. One is Neko Post. So I don't use Neko Post. I'm not going to be in Japan. So I'm going to go ahead and use the second one here. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, this comes with a photo book. And it's just telling you it's a pre-order. It is subject for people in Japan, but again, we're technically sending this to Japan. Like, we're sending it to a Japan address, right? So I mean, it's all good. It is the best way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead, copy that link. And for one more time, I'm going to go click this blue button, order with a URL. And we just enter that URL in here, and we're going to go to the order page. I've actually never ordered the Primal Footmark before, so this is new to me. We're just going to kind of see if it works. All right, so I want to go ahead and back to the product details page, Primal Footmark, boom. I only want one. There's also an option for model number. I did notice a model number, so if you just want to be, make sure they get the item and double check. We're going to hit that there. We're going to select a file for our picture. And here it is, Primal Footmark. I want this attached to select picture. Perfect. And then this one too, we're going to go and request a price quote. Amazing. So you can look at the order process here. We have quote requested. They're going to give us a price confirmation with an email notification, and then we're going to have our first charge, which is paying for the items. Once the items get to them, they measure them, they pack them, and they give you a quote using a bunch of different carriers like FedEx, UPS, EMS, Japan Post. Like, there is a list, DHL. You get different speeds, tracking options. So there's so much flexibility. If you want to wait a super long time, they can ship it by boat, and you'll pay like maybe 1,000 or 2 yen. 10-15 bucks, whereas Amazon might be charging you a pretty penny to deliver a lot of this stuff overseas. So you'll save some money there. Again, we're going to wait until we get that notification, and we'll go to the next part of the video. And just like that, guys, the email came in within about 2 hours from ordering, which is actually honestly around, I would say, most of the time. When I've gone with other proxy services, it could be up to 48 hours. But I found that One Map is super quick, and I mean, it helps that I'm filming this in the evening when I know that Japanese business hours are starting right now. So there's a tip for you: always do your ordering, you know, in terms of Japanese business time. So yeah, pretty good so far. I'm really excited. Let's bring the email up on my screen here, showing what that looks like. So I got 2 emails because we ordered 2 items. Let's go here. So I have it on my screen, and you can see again here, it says, "Dear my name, thank you very much for using One Map. Please complete the charge 1 payment at the URL below so we can order your items." So the items are not ordered yet. They kind of just gave you a quote. They investigate. They say, yeah, we can order this. This is confirmation that it should not be a problem. So I can confirm that this is the item, and then this is the price they've confirmed. 4,400 yen, which in Canadian is probably roughly around $39 Canadian, which is honestly pretty good for a Japanese CD and Blu-ray. I mean, it's that I'm happy with it. US dollars, even less. So if you're from the US or even the UK, you're in luck. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. All right, and look at that. We have our item here. We have the order number, how much it costs, and this is charge 1, okay? So charge 1 payment is still pending. We want to click on this here. This is the Detox album that we are pre-ordering. So I'm going to proceed to check out on there. Amazing. And so we have our total here. So we've got 4,400 yen. And then our payment amount is technically $42.33 Canadian. Wow, I didn't realize how close the Canadian dollar is with that, but actually that is because we have, as you can see here, a 500 yen handling fee. So essentially you're paying this service just $5 in this moment for this order, which is honestly not that bad. We're going to go ahead and we're going to place our order. It's just saying that like they can't ship prohibited items internationally. So for example, if you're trying to order like alcohol from Japan, Canada, and you live in Canada, I think most countries won't allow you to import it. It has to be imported through an actual licensed body. So confirm. I've done this many times, so like I'm comfortable. We're hitting these confirm buttons, but you're going to want to read all the terms and services, all the important purchases, and it's loading. Look at that. We've confirmed your charge 1 payment for this order. So what this means is they have the money and they're going to now go ahead and order this item for you. And honestly, again, if you're doing this in the evening, they're going to do that right away. You're going to get an email and then the item's going to be ordered. If it's something that's readily available, they're going to give you information and let you know that it's being shipped to them. They upload tracking information. You have everything there that you need. But if it's something that's pre-ordered, you gotta hang tight. So this album doesn't come out till February 21st. So I'm gonna be waiting a little bit before I get this. And then they have to ship it to them. And then they're going to end up shipping it to whatever country you're in. So it's gonna take a little bit. You're not gonna get it immediately, but you know, that's all right. So again, it says done, charge 1 is done. And then the next step is items are delivered to their warehouse. And then after that, the next step is they're going to instruct shipment. That is what I was talking about. They're going to give you so many options on how you can ship it. And again, they hold your hand every step of the way, which I absolutely appreciate. I believe they hold your items for up to 45 days. So even if you missed an email or you're out of like the country and you haven't been able to do it, they'll hold your items for 45 days. Coincidentally, something actually came in today, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to actually show you how reliable this is. So we ordered this guy right here, which was the Primal Footmark there. Guys, I only paid 888 yen for this. So that was my first charge for the actual item. That's how much they were selling it on the marketplace for. And then, yeah, I ended up paying 1,800 yen, and I believe that included shipping, which I just got surface, which means it took a while to get here. It was on a boat. But honestly, it didn't take too long. Here it says December 27th is when I paid for the shipping, and I got it today. So about 3 weeks. And for surface mail, meaning it's going on a boat to get here, I mean, that's actually not bad at all. Less than a month, like 3.5 weeks. I mean, no, that's about 3 weeks. I'm pretty content with that. And I have the proof. The proof is in the pudding. So let's bring this up here, and we're going to open it in front of your eyes. So I showed you on the screen what I ordered. Primal Footmark. So excited, by the way. Finally have a new Primal Footmark behind me. Let's go. Look at that, guys. Now, again, you do have to be careful ordering things on Mercari because the quality of the item will vary. It's a used marketplace, and honestly, there's no returns. It's nothing like that. You can't put up a stink. You're gambling in a sense if you buy something used. That said, one thing I can say about Japan is they really do, for the most part, everybody's super respectful to their belongings, and anything I bought from Japan used on Mercari has been in magnificent condition. I bought a bunch of used OK Rock concert goods, and everything has been immaculate. This is looking super fresh. Look at that. Super fresh. Amazing condition. Straight from Japan in 3 weeks right here. I'm super excited. There's going to be a part 2 to this video. I'm going to do the part 2 at the end once I finally receive those items. So this is part 1. Part 2 is going to be when I finally receive the items, and I'll probably do an unboxing of them, as well as I'll show you the second steps on how you will pay your second charge. So this is the part 1. Give it a shot, make an account, and again, I am not to be responsible for your experience. I've had an amazing one with them, and I just want to help you guys out if you didn't know, if you felt left out, if you're like, how do all these people get all this cool stuff from Japan? You can too. All right, I'm actually gonna put this guy here. Why don't we? Sorry to cover the other one up, but how is that? Nice. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you like this kind of content, hit me with a like below, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that music is medicine, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one.